Hey guys, what's up? It's Rachel here with another video. And first of all, I want to talk about a few things before I get into this video. I haven't posted a video and it's probably been just a little over 3 weeks now probably. Excuse that if you can hear the TV downstairs, I've got it blasted. But anyway, I haven't posted a video in probably a little over 3 weeks. And my camera has it's given me a ton of trouble, and I'm about on the verge of buying a new camera. As bad as I dread to have to pay that much money for a camera, I think I'm about to here pretty soon, because this camera is on its last lens, which is sad because I haven't had this camera very long and it was very expensive. Other than that, so the camera, so I haven't been uploading, and I've been working all of the time. I never get off. But I mean, I could get over that, I could push through it and film anyway. It's just my camera has been shit. Other than that, I'm not wearing any makeup because my husband left for work and he had my makeup bag and it has all of my base products, what I usually use. So I was like, I'm not even going to bother, and it's my time of the month, so I feel like shit. Anyway, do I have any other announcements? Yes, I do. Today that I'm filming, it's actually Christmas, which is why I wore my Christmas shirt, and I just want to say Merry Christmas to you all if you celebrate. I have had an amazing Christmas. I just wish that my husband could have been home with me. But I want to thank him because it was just a few days ago or something, maybe not even that. I was at work, and as soon as I got to work, my vision was blurred. So I couldn't see anything I was doing on the register. My head started hurting on one side, and I had a migraine. And I haven't had a migraine, it's been a little bit. And any of you that have migraines, I feel for you. I don't get them as often as some people do, but I do get them. I would not wish them upon my worst enemy. They are awful. So I ended up leaving. Thank you to my sister-in-law, by the way, who came and got me. That's pretty much my sister-in-law coming to get me and my husband taking care of me all night. That was the best Christmas that I could have wished for. That was the best present that I could have had. And then my mama stayed up here with me, waiting for my husband to come home to me, and that was just the best Christmas for me. So thank you all. Thank you to my husband, to my sister-in-law, to my brother, to my mama. So I wanted to throw that out there. It was awful. Migraines suck. They just suck. And other than that, I've just been in a really good place here recently, mentally and emotionally. I've just been happy, and work is work, I know that, but it's just I've been in a good mood, and I feel like today was a good day to film because of it. So excuse me again for not wearing any makeup, but like I said, I don't have it with me. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a haul video, which I feel like that's something I don't have that many videos on my channel, but I feel like that's the most type of video that I've uploaded. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. A lot of this my husband got me for Christmas, and then other than that, I got some from my mom and dad. They bought me 2 pallets. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I went to the Ulta. It's farther for us to drive. It's probably 2 hours away, almost 2 hours, and they had a lot more, and I regret not picking up what they had, what I was wanting. I was like, nah, I'll just get it. I'll wait and get it to the one closest to us, and then I ended up going there and they didn't have anything that I wanted, so I'll know next time. But the first thing that I picked up is the Tardis Pro Remix palette, and it looks like this. This is the second edition. If you watched my favorite palette video, then you know that the first edition of this, the Tardis Pro palette, I love that. It's mostly mattes, and then it has that row of shimmer. That's one of my favorite palettes. Every time I use that, I'm always asked what I'm wearing. But this is the second version, and it looks like this. I personally like the packaging. I think it's pretty. But I know some people have had their opinions on it, mixed reviews. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. It's the same format as the others, except instead of all of these being mattes, there's a mixture of shimmers as well. And this whole row on the side, the other palette, has the shimmers, the metallic shades. I don't know if you can tell if it's going to focus or not, but that's what it looks like. I personally like the layout better in the first one. I like how these rows are all matte, and then this side is the shimmer. I like that personally in the other one, but the colors in here are very, very pretty. And if the formula is anything like the first one, I know that I'm absolutely going to love this palette. Color wise, I like it. A lot of people said that this wasn't much different than what Tarte usually does, but I personally think that they are stepping out of their comfort zone. I mean, this is a little more color than we're used to when it comes to Tarte. So this is a palette that I definitely, when I saw it, I was like, I have to have my hands on it because I absolutely love the first one. And like I said, if it's anything like the first one, I'm going to absolutely love it. So that's what it looks like. The next palette that I picked up was from Juvia's Place, and I have like 3 or 4 palettes from them already, and I wasn't going to get this palette, but my husband was like, you need all those palettes because of the formula. So he was the one that told me to get this. Well, he didn't give me a choice. He just picked it up and was like, you're getting it. But this is the Warrior by Juvia's. Looks like this. This is a neutral palette. It's just golds and pretty browns for the crease. Did I need this? Like I said, I didn't need it. He was the one that told me, like, yeah, you're getting it. He really, really liked it. And I feel like he liked it for this color because when we was in the store, we swatched this color. He's like, swatch that. And I did. And he's like, yeah, you're getting it. So this is the Warrior by Juvia's Place. I personally love Juvia's Place shadows, and I feel like for the price, you can't beat it. They have high quality for like less than half the price. It's insane. So if you haven't tried a Juvia's Place palette, I'm sure everybody has by this point because they are so popular, and now they have made their way into Ulta. It's just opposed to being online. They were first just online, and now they are in the store. And I feel like a lot of people have got their hands on at least one of these palettes by now. But if you haven't, you're missing out because the formula, just the quality on these and the price is just on point. The next palette I picked up was from Morphe, and this is their holiday collection. I love the 9C palette in this form. It's the 9C, that's what it's called. I absolutely love that palette. I have like 2 of them. And this is their artistry palette, if I didn't say that already. This is their holiday collection, and it looks like this. Very, very pretty. This is something that I knew that I would grab for a ton. I don't know if it's going to focus or not, but you have a mix of mattes and shimmers, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This is limited edition. Supposedly, it's limited edition. Like I said, it's their holiday collection, and this palette was actually hard for me to find. They didn't have that many when I went, and the Ulta closest to me, they didn't have them at all. So this must be pretty popular, but they do have it online. I'm not sure if it's still in stock, but the last time I checked, they did have it online. But again, this is the Morphe Artistry palette, and it looks like this on the outside. My sucky camera doesn't focus. Before I had went into Ulta with my husband, we had went into Sephora, and I wanted to see what was new, and I literally could not find anything. I was like, I already own these. Like, I literally own everything. I was like, what else is there? So then I went to Ulta, and I was like, I pretty much have everything. And I was like, and the things that I don't have, I don't feel like I need them, but I ended up picking a bunch of stuff up anyway. Again, my husband ended up picking these up. These are the Too Faced. This is from the Tutti Frutti collection, and I ended up picking up both of the palettes. This one is the Sparkling Pineapple, and it looks like this. Very pretty packaging. It's very glittery. I'm actually glad that I ended up picking these up because I didn't realize how pretty they were until I actually bought them. Because when I seen like swatches and pictures online, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think it was nothing special. But these are so nice. This is something that I'm going to grab for a lot, especially this pineapple one. I don't know, I'll probably grab for this one a lot too because I like the tones in it as well. But this is just has some of the best crease shades, like them browns, and very pretty pops of color for the lid. It has that color that looks like Max Blue Brown that everybody goes crazy over, and they even put that in the Comfort Zone palette from Wet n Wild. Very, very nice. And this formula is very like moussey. The shimmer shades feel like putty, like the Stila putty highlighters, or like the Fenty Beauty highlighter that I always rave about. It's a very unique formula, and it's going to be fun to play with, and the mattes feel very buttery and creamy, so I'm very excited to play with it. And this palette, it smells like pineapple. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Like I said, I don't think my camera's going to focus that well because it sucks, but other than that, that's what it looks like. And again, here's the outer packaging. And then moving right along, this is called the Razzle Dazzle Berry Eyeshadow Palette. And it looks like this on the outside. And then when you open it up, very pretty tones. I'm going to use the crap out of this shade, I can already tell. It's that putty highlighter. And this one has a very strong smell, and I feel like it smells like sweet tarts. I love that smell. If you're someone that you are sensitive to smells, these smells are pretty strong. This one's stronger than the last one, but again, very, very pretty. And I can't wait to play with this formula. Thanks for my husband for picking these up because I didn't pick them up. He did. The next palettes that I picked up are from ColourPop, and this is the Rendezvous palette. I feel like I want all of ColourPop's palettes. I only have like 3 or 4, and I want them all because I feel like the formula is just so nice, and I feel like it's like a little collection. Like, I want all of the ColourPop palettes. But again, this is the Rendezvous palette. It looks like this, and on the inside, you have a mixture of pretty shimmers and mattes. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. I picked this up at Ulta, It's online and in stores. And they did have this one as well. This is the Chasing Rainbows palette, and it looks like this. These palettes do look very similar when you open them up, but I feel like this one is more muted. And this is what it looks like. You have a mixture of shimmers and mattes. I'm not sure how well you can see that because the packaging is reflective and my quality on my camera sucks, but that's what it looks like. Very, very cute. I want all these ColourPop palettes. Then the next palettes are from my mom and dad for Christmas, and this is from NARS. This is the NARS Ignited palette, and it looks like this. This is the same formula as the NARS Wanted palette, and if you saw my favorite palette video, that palette is in there. It's one of my favorites. I love that formula. It looks so wet and blinding on my eyes. I just love that formula. It's one of my favorite palettes. So I knew when they came out with another palette in that same formula and packaging and everything, I was like, I gotta have it. So this is what it looks like again. This is the NARS Ignited palette, and when you open it up, it has mixture of mattes, and it has those very, very pretty like wet shimmer shades on the lids. It's very, very pretty. You're not going to be able to tell because of my camera, but very, very pretty. Don't sleep on this palette. Don't sleep on the NARS Wanted palette. I'm pretty sure that you can still get your hands on it. I know for sure you can get it on the NARS website, but I'm not sure about Sephora anymore. But if you can still get your hands on that palette, get it. And if you can't, get this one. The next palette that I picked up is from Too Faced, and this is the Pretty Rich palette, and it looks like this. This had a lot of controversy. I saw the whole thing, what happened with the cake and stuff, but I'm not judging the brand for, like, if you judged a brand on all of their scandals, I mean, you'd have to judge every brand because at this point they've all had their scandals and their wrongdoings. But this palette called to me as soon as I saw the release date on it. Like, you know how they do like sneak peeks and they'll put it out, but they won't put it out. They'll just show you what's going to come out, and like they'll have it all hyped up and you'll be picked up for it. That's when I wanted it as soon as I seen it. So this is what it looks like on the outside. I had the highlighter, the duochrome one. I had picked it up. It had come out like a long time ago, and I'd picked it up. And the packaging on the highlighter is the same as this palette, which is very, very cute. So when you open it up, it's made to look like a jewelry box. I think it's cute. It's like the highlighter, but when you open it up, you have a mix. You have a mix of shimmers and mattes, and the shimmers are like that. Really, they're kind of like chunky, like, but they're not like in a bad way. I think I would definitely use a glitter glue with these, but they're like, they look really like, they look like metal on your lids, which is awesome. I love stuff that just looks wet and blinding on the lids. And the mattes in here look very, very nice. Very pretty crease shades, and this is what it looks like on the inside. I guess I could have showed you. This is what it looks like. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to focus because my camera sucks, but that's what it looks like. It's very, very pretty, and I'm very excited to play with this. I'm not sure like if I'm going to do videos with these or not. I just haven't really decided yet, but I may or may not. I don't know. But again, this is the Pretty Rich palette from Too Faced. And the last thing that I have to talk about, it's actually three things, but they're little. I picked up some of these MAC, I guess they're like shimmer shades, but they're like, I don't know if you consider these the Dazzle shadows from MAC or not, but this is called Joy 2. This is from their Christmas collection. These are the little singles. They came out with 4 of them, and they only had 3 of them in stock. I was going to get the other one, but they didn't have it. But again, this one's called Joy 2, and it looks like this. You're definitely not going to be able to see this, I don't think. You're not going to be able to see it. But it's like this purple, pinky, lilac-y color, and this is the one that I wore to work last. Very, very pretty. And then the next one is called Make a Wish, and it looks like this. And that's that greeny gold color. Very, very nice. You can see that one better, I think, than the last one. And then the last one is called P for Pink. And this is what it looks like on the... You're not going to be able to see these. I don't know why, but that sucks. But it's like a... This is more of like a pinky gold color. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. I'm very excited to use these. I probably won't use these on my channel because this was a Christmas thing and you can't really get them anymore. But I wanted them for my own personal collection and my own personal use. So that I just thought that's why I'd show them now, because you can still get them at this time online, but I'm not sure about in store. But other than that, that is everything, like all makeup wise that I picked up recently or I got for Christmas or whatever. I really hope you guys enjoyed. The videos are starting to come back every day. I'm trying to make this camera work as long as I can. I am getting ready to get a new camera, but until then, I'm just going to have to make this camera work. Like I said, that's the only reason that I have not been uploading is because of my camera. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.